Divine morning to all. Let's start the meditation. Clasp your fingers, cross your legs, close your eyes, breathe naturally, slow and slowly. From tip of your nose, inhale slowly and slowly. Up to the center of your forehead. Now, exhale slowly and slowly. Just observe your breathing till 1 hour to listen the music, observing the breathing, inhaling and exhaling. last 10 seconds. Keep your palm on your eyes. Five, four, three, two, one. Gently open your eyes. Divine morning to all. Anyone wish to share the meditation experience? Okay. I'm sure you all had a good experience. Let's start today's topic. Today's topic is about we all are on this platform because we feel we are on a path, on a journey of spirituality. So I just wanted to share something for as a today's topic, I just want to express there are certain views. So what is actually the spirituality? And is it a fad or is it a need of the time? So we are blessed to have our founder, Patriji's, all the, what he had shown, he is a torch bearer and he had shown so much. He himself is a big university. And out of that, every day we find something new. We find every day a new pyramid masters who is sharing something new. And that's how we are evolving. But there are still on this earth, who have not found yet maybe the path of the spirituality. They are still, they are filling their own full cup. And because of that, it is must, we should have that empty cup to learn more and more. And wherever you feel like, I know everything, and you actually close the door for the new opening. So that's the reason we should be always to be an empty cup, and where, we can absorb all the, from all the sides, all the messages, all the learnings of all the spiritual masters. Now, let me share a little presentation of it. And I just want to give an idea about. Are you able to view the screen?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I just want to, yes. Is spirituality a fad or its need of the time? Let's introspect. Because why we are on this platform? Every day we want to learn. Every day we want to evolve. And every day we are looking for a goal, a path that we can reach out to that frequency of the enlightenment. We can, cut out our karma, balancing the karma, what we were carried from the past life. And we are blessed that this time, this life, we have got the path where actually it is helping us to grow more. But for that, how we can, there are certain, what is the spirituality? The spirituality means the different things to the different people. It can be some different, your perception can be different from mine, but that's completely okay when we are following. It is the broad concept of belief in something beyond the self, where we are actually the spirituality, where we are looking, the functionality of a spirit in this body. And when we know that, I am not a body, but I am a soul, and our journey starts to surrender, to accept. And that is where, the spirituality starts with. It strives to answer question about the meaningful life, how people are connected to each other. That is also being selfish to grow on a spiritual path is completely okay. But also it is more, we can say important part, that if you are holding someone's hand with you and you are carrying that person also for this journey, and we all know that, we are part of that one divine, and we all should have that, believing the oneness. So that's the reason, if we are on the earth plane, then we are as in an individual, and we can we can be connected to each other, and we can grow together. The truth about the spirituality, from spirituality, we can understand the truth about universe and the self. Of course, we all have that sickness, we have that hunting, we have that hunger, inside, and we are looking forward, like, who am I? Not as in a name, not as in a body, but who am I? And why, what is my chia, what is my prana, and why, how this, body at a stage, suddenly a breath stops and there is nothing. So something is there which is existing, and that actually, functions the body. So and the thoughts, the mind, the buddhi, the mana, everything, all the five senses. So everything together, we are looking forward, like, what is it? The search for self. The other mysteries and the experiences yet human brain have not found or proven. Certain things yet we have not reached out as in a science part of it, but definitely we know it. Our soul knows it. So, but sometimes the logical brains, they need, some proof, and some people, they only believe that if it is a scientific proof. But the things, when we are spiritual, everything. Still, you have to be an empty cup. When the outer nature is the world around, can be seen by open eyes. But when you be spiritual, you actually go within deep and deep, when the inner nature is the infinite, mystical, unseen, deep world within you can go in with the closed eyes. And that's what we do every day. The meditation, it gives the best time to be within, to be with self, to go more and more, experiencing or no, you may find, you may see some visualization, you may see some colors, or you can be just in the blank. That's completely okay. But observing your breathing and connecting with yourself, you are actually, you are going upwards with the frequency, you are going towards the enlightenment. And that's step by step our journey starts with, when you are in a surrender mode and the acceptance modes. Now, I would like to share more about it. Like, the thing is, what is the spirituality and the ego somewhere, and how the people they pursue, like, different perceptions, we misunderstand the spirituality sometimes. So how? The belief pattern we grew up since childhood, following the religion and the rituals, we fall in the boxes of, like, our parents also have told us, or we are also sharing with our kids, nahi nahi ye acha hai, ye bura hai. So do the good part and don't do the bad part. And if you will do something, then you will you are doing the sin. अगर ये कर रहे हो आप बहुत अच्छे से, तो पुण्य कमाने के लिए हम काफी टाइम हम नेम और फेम में फंस जाते हैं. We actually do not do from our heart. We do not do because we want to do, but we are doing for just to get, अरे हाँ मुझे पुण्य मिलेगा, अरे मेरा नाम होगा, अरे मेरा fame होगा. So because of that, actually you are showing that you are a spiritual, or maybe, but still you have not reached that stage. And also you have the fear of we are forced with that thing. If you are doing this, you will get the swarga. If you are doing this, you will get the narka. But that is not the thing. There are law of universe. There are law of karmas. And if you won't follow that, then definitely you are going to pay, or you are going to get the swarga only here on the earth. And either you will carry those karma for your future lives. So always be, your first thought has to be very clear. What you are thinking, universe will give you in the tenfolds. So always don't do something to please others, to please yourself. And, in the boxes of pap and punya, good or bad, swarg or narak, please don't judge, judging others who does not visit temple, not following certain worships or faiths in the name of the particular dharma. Again, where we say every dharma is beautiful. Every dharma have given such a beautiful message of keep in harmony, bring in peace and surrender. And, to survive, we have to eat certain food, the vegetarian food, and to live in a harmony, to evolve, to surrender, to share the good things with others. But what has happened in the myth of my dharma is superior, and in the things we are fighting, we are having wars, and that's the thing we should not be in the trap of the superiority. We have to, equally, all the dharma are equal for me. Be in the balance mode. It's like the story of an elephant and the 6 men, we all know, right? So here it is showing each one has their own perception, own opinion. And this, if they find that trunk of the elephant and, oh, it's like a snake, when someone is holding that, the leg of it, and he's saying, no, it's a very thick pillar or something, a wooden log or a tree, something. So as you feel and you give your perception, but you may or you may not, have the correct mentality or the set of your thoughts for that. So always be in a correct mode, be do read good spiritual books, listen good spiritual masters, and you can, change your beliefs. You can have the clarity. Sometimes some situations, pain, suffering, either do lead us towards a superstitionness. So what happens, what is a superstition? Sometimes something has come in my life and I'm looking for those solutions, either by the health or either by the financial or something, or maybe for a relationship, whatever it is. And I look for those solutions in the outer world. And sometimes what happens, we actually get trapped in some cult or some healers. Actually, see, there are genuine peoples, but most of the times what happens, for the monetary gains, they do trap us in a very sweet words and certain tantras and mantras, and we actually get in. And that is not the spirituality, my friends. Again, the healers, of course, as Patriji have said, you always, to be a yogi, you should go to a certain rogue, and that is your point of, starting of the spirituality. Accept the things. सर, जैसे ऋषि पत्रिजी ने बोला हुआ है कि अगर मैं मर भी जाएगा, मैं किसी के पास नहीं जाएगा, मैं नहीं बोलेगा, मैं शरीर है, मैं शरीर नहीं हूं, मैं आत्मा हूं, or I am not going to take care of my body. And he actually has done that. We all have seen him. He had not taken any medicine. He had not gone to the doctor. He always believed in the meditation. And that's the thing, how the Lord Buddha also came to the spirituality. He had, when he saw the grief, the suffering, the aging part of it and everything. And he was so much disturbed that he went to find himself and why all this and to learn about, and he started the spirituality. So we should we should not go to the superstitionists, but always we should find a path towards the true journey and through a good. So always choose the master who is showing you correct path, not who is trapping you. So again, check that point. So where I am going, okay. Now there is tantra, mantra, black magic, occult, etc. One follows blindly and they think they are following the spirituality, but it is not. That's a completely misguidance. So always be aware what you are doing, whom you are following. There is a very thin line between the spirituality and the superstition. And that's why be in alert mode always. Don't expect the miracles. Don't you think when we are opening our eyes in the morning, it is a miracle? We are getting the water in the tap. That is the miracle. We are able to walk and we can do every work is not a miracle. Then why we are looking for so many miracles around? Please do not fall in the trap of such. In the name of the healing, they make you fool. As I had said in my earlier presentation also, I always say the Ana-Pana-Sati meditation is the BAP of all the modalities. And once you start that, automatically when you are aligned with that and automatically the things happen, we do get the solutions. So don't feel in the trap, don't go in the trap of the so-called healers or who are the certain babas or certain things. Believe in your faith. As Patriji says, we create our own reality. So always feel that, always be in that mode. Here, the pillar of spirituality, the pillars of spirituality, out of 18 principles, where we can say meditation is the most important. When we do sit in a comfort, and for Ana-Pana-Sati meditation, the eyes to be closed for 80% energy, you can save it. With the clasped fingers, crossed your leg, you can save 20% energy. And that's how, you are not breaking. You are not giving any loophole to get the energy leak. Okay, so the way, and for this, the amazing thing, you can go on YouTube and you can watch the video, it is as a spiritual reality. So understanding spiritual reality, you can go through this video. Sorry. So you can go later on, on YouTube, and you can watch this video, the amazing, what is the correct, the spiritual reality and what we should do for. And it is so easy. So this is to understand more better way. And you can actually, connect with yourself, listen your inner calling, and daily practice the meditation, my friends. As per the S. Patriji says, whatever is your age, those many minutes you should do the meditation, and more whenever you get the time, at ATM. Patriji says it is ATM, anytime meditation. You can do at any time, wherever you go. And just spread the Ana-Pana-Sati meditation to share the real spirituality, to spread the real spirituality. Now, again, the vegetarianism is again a very important pillar of the spirituality. Always to have the lighter food, which is very good for your digestive system. And it is most important, which allows you to sit in the meditation for a longer time also. And the sattvic food keeps you healthy and happy. And that's, again, you can feel connected, you know, with the like frequency around, the vibrations around, and the beautiful evolvement you can go. Reading spiritual books and Swadhyaya, it helps you to gain correct knowledge. Like example, Bhagavad Gita, Tulsi Dal by Patriji, you can see in the image, you know, I love, these are my favorite books. Autobiography of an Yogi, Osho's Gita Gyan, You Forever by Rampa, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, The Biology of Belief, Mind to Matter, etc. These are amazing books. Whenever you are free, just go through it, you know, and don't read just once, read it again and again, and you can understand more and more. And how beautifully Patriji had made, you know, the 18 principles so simple that meditation, vegetarianism, reading spiritual books and doing Swadhyaya, you can discuss with others by Sajan Sangatya, listening, discussing, learning, watching the good videos about it, sharing spiritual books, thoughts. As Sir says, no junk food, no junk words, no junk thoughts. And from where you get this? From this all. So being always in acceptance and surrender mode always. Be the drashta and observer and not the karta, not be the doer. Don't say, I have done this, I have done this. Of course, we all are just the medium and we are chosen. So never be the superior, never show that superiority. And always, of course, follow the principles, 18 principles of Patriji. And definitely you do not need anything more than it. Now, these are few spiritual quotes by the enlightened masters. Of course, we all say, like, you know, Paramhansa Yogananda, spiritual, he's we can say, like, you know, entire spirituality. If we want to learn, you can read this book again and again, and you may not need to search anything else. So here it says, like, you know, do not be anxious if you do not have meditative experiences. Sometimes people say, Arey, those people, they are getting so many experiences and I am not getting a single experience. That's completely okay. No experience is also a beautiful experience. So be always with your breathe, and that you know, while not experiencing anything, actually it gives you the chance to connect with more with your breathe, and you can evolve more. So don't even be anxious about such fruits of meditation as inner joy and peace. Everything will come on correct time, will come on God's time. Meditation is neither a journey in space nor a journey in time, but an instant awakening. So this is the real spirituality. A man asked to, you know, Lord Buddha, I want happiness. And Lord Buddha said, first remove I, that's ego, then remove want, that's desire. See, now you are left with only happiness. Isn't it beautiful, my friends? The deeper the self-realization of a man, the more he influences the whole universe by his subtle spiritual vibrations. How simple the things are. And where the ego, shut your ego, says, oh, I'm a spiritual person. That is the ego. But the truth is, spiritual is another level that separates us from each other. So don't be in that spiritual ego. Spiritual ego is, again, you know, there are certain masters, they're wonderful. They are, you know, while giving all the knowledge, they are sharing their wisdom with us. But sometimes what happens, even the masters, even at any of the stage, being a human, when we come in the human part of it, and we may get in the trap of the ego, even in the spirituality, it happens. So always be cautious. Always be care about it, taking care about it. Whenever you are sharing the wisdom, whenever you are helping someone, whenever you are discussing something, don't be in that spiritual ego mode. Just be as in a drasta, not as in a doer. Always be happy with that. Oh, okay, I am a chosen medium by the divine. And that's how I'm able to share with you all. So this is always we have to remember. Now, what is a spiritual ego or ego versus soul? Ego seeks to serve itself. Soul seeks to serve others. Of course, soul seeks to serve first to self within. Unless and until if you are not full, you cannot share with the others, and you cannot share your emptiness with others. So whatever you have collected, the good knowledge, good wisdom, good experiences, always Patriji used to ask, share the experiences, share the experiences, share the experiences. Why? Because from there, others also can get inspiration, others also can learn. So that is where you can share, and you can serve that way. Ego seeks outward recognition. I am something. My name should be there. But the soul seeks inner authenticity. Ego sees life as a competition. Soul sees life as a gift. And always, even I have got that message one of in my meditation, that always convert your complaints into the compliments. And that's how beautiful. We can, be in the surrender mode and accepting mode, then definitely we can convert those complaints into the compliments. Ego seeks to preserve self, soul seeks to preserve others. Ego looks outwards, soul looks inward. Ego feels lack of the things, we everything, mujhe ye bhi chahiye, mujhe ye bhi chahiye, mujhe ye bhi chahiye. We are so many, we are in the greed, but soul feels abundance. Whatever it is with me, I am happy with it. Ego is mortal, soul is eternal. Ego is drawn to lust, soul is drawn to love. Ego seeks wisdom, soul is wisdom. Ego enjoys the prize, soul enjoys the journey. Ego is caused to pain, soul is caused to healing. Ego rejects God, soul embraces God. Ego is me, soul is we. And that's how correct what we are in this group. So that is, we all are is a soul group. And what is a spiritual ego? What is it? Thinking you are better than everyone else because you are more spiritual. You see people as beneath you, less spiritually evolved, and as blind sheep. Science, spiritual superiority, judging others for being less awakened, lack of self-awareness, using spirituality as a justification, judging others for expressing emotions, thinking you are more spiritually evolved, wearing a positive mask all the time. And there is a quote, it's my favorite quote. Like people, we actually have the three personalities or the three masks. One is for the, world. We want to show ourselves, oh, I'm so good with this and that. And, for the people. Second mask or the personality is for our family and the loved ones. They know us, the part of the real what we are or something like that. But the third part is only we know, our soul knows us. And that is that self we have not shared with anyone. That is the third part. And there actually the ego resides. And always we should, just peel off that. Always be in the mode of that I am a soul, I am not a body. And whatever the karma I am doing, I am going to pay, in this life, or I have to carry in my next life. So always be in that observer mode. And that will help you out to break that spiritual ego ka shield. So having a Masiha complex, मैं भगवान हूँ, थोड़ा सा भी स्पिरिचुअल आगे सब लोगों ने थोड़ा थोड़ा आपका वाहवाही कर दिया, या something they felt good from your frequency and vibrancy, and they felt, और हम लोग बोलते कि हाँ हाँ अरे बाबा सबको आशीर्वाद देना शुरू कर दिया. So that's the reason Patriji have said we should not bless others, because they are also God and you are also God. So why to bless each other? You bless yourself. So that's where you have to work upon. Showing off how spiritual you are on a social media. Dressing as a spiritual person. Again, Patriji have said, there is no for the dress code. If you are spiritual, always choose a middle part. Be in the worldly thing, still you be connect with the spiritual thing. And be spiritual, but be in with your family life also. And, wearing any of the color, that does not mean that you are not a spiritual. Showing of dressing as a spiritual person to look like one, or believing people should think like you. Always, we feel कि नहीं, मैंने जो बोला वही सही, तो दूसरा वाला भी वैसा ही करना चाहिए. मैंने जो मैसेज दिया वही चीज हर दुनिया में फैलनी चाहिए. नहीं. So again, this is part of ego and spiritual ego. So always be away from it. So so what is actually our goal is, by all, any guru you are following, any master you are following, just take in the mind, just keep in the mind that enlightenment is the ultimate. And for that, we all are working. On the earth, we have come to learn. Maybe, on other planet also, there are the lives, okay? We call them, star seeds, or the Palladians or Ancient, and so many other, there are the lives. But since we are on the earth and we have the brain, we have so many things, we can think, we can learn. This is the power of being in the human body. So don't misuse, my friends. Always, be in a meditative mode. Always doing in a sadhana. साधना मीन्स ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरा दिन हम बैठे ही रहे, भले पर जो हम काम भी कर रहे हैं, वॉट एवर वी आर डूइंग, वॉट एवर वी आर व्हाट यू से, कि हम हमारा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हम करते हैं, वॉट एवर वी आर डूइंग आवर ड्यूटीज ऑल्सो, उस टाइम पे भी बी इन अ मेडिटेटिव मोड विद इन बाय द सोल, डूइंग योर कर्मा. And that everything counts as in your sadhana. Sadhana does not mean के आप हिमालय चले गए, आप अकेले बैठ गए, आप पूरा दिन रात आपने साधना की, संन्यास ले लिया, वो साधना वो नहीं है. वो भी एक अलग लेवल की साधना है, बट दैट इज नॉट द ओनली साधना. जब हमने मिडिल पाथ लिया है, जो पत्री सर ने हमको बताया है, तो हम संसार में रहते हुए भी, हर काम करते हुए भी, we can be in our sadhana mode, and that actually can take us from the darkness to the light, जो हमें अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर लेकर जाएगी. साधना यानी ध्यान, स्वाध्याय, सज्जन सांगत्य, and this is the real spirituality, my friends. So I am just ending my presentation with the quote what Patriji says, and thank you Parinita ma'am, yesterday you have shared this with me. We are not the human beings having a spiritual experience, but we are the spiritual beings having human experiences, and that is for we have came on the earth. So we be in that, understand, be awakened that we are not human beings. Of course, we should enjoy the earthly life. We should enjoy the worldly life, but be ethical always. Be connected with the soul, and whatever your inner calling says, follow that, not the worldly voice. So this is with this, I would like to end my presentation, and if anyone wish to add to this, you are most welcome. If any questions, please let me know. You can raise your hand and kindly on your videos. So, because be interactive when we are on this platform, and it's so beautiful group. We are there are so many workshops. We found 100 and so many people there. We do not find ourselves. We do not. Here it's so much, Parinita ma'am have given that space to us every day. We do talk to each other. Yeah, Arunji.
So Tejal, by the way, I just want to tell you that you have nice sari you're wearing.
Oh, thank you, sir. I have to attend some function.
It was nice presentation. Thank you. Thank you very much for nice
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. Yeah. Anyone would like to, add on to this? I would love to hear about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Tejal ji. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice session, ji. like you said, no, like whatever we are doing, we have to do from our heart, and we don't
Yeah.
want to expect anything.
Yes.
Like universe will give you whatever you are doing. Like universe, it will get back to you.
Yes.
But we have to do without expectation, any expectation. We have to do from
Yes.
our heart, and we don't want to expect anything. Very nice, ji.
True.
That point I like the most in the presentation, and very nice presentation, ji. Like.
Thank you
And
so much.
as Arunji said, you are looking very beautiful. You are wearing a new like good.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I like these sessions. Like all people are giving 100%, like preparing presentation, and sharing the screen and the discussion. I like that thing. If I miss also, like I will watch in online every day. I
Okay.
will not miss this one. Yeah, very nice session. Ji. Thank you, Tejal ji, and thank you
Thank you.
for this platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would like to say, like, law of universe, when it does not judge anyone, even either a murderer or a rapist, it gives the equal sunlight, it gives the equal water, it gives the equal air to breathe. Then who we are to judge any other person than ourselves? First, judge yourself. If you want to, first judge yourself. We have enough of, like, so many things, so many faults in ourselves. So दूसरों को बोलते पहले हम अपने बारे में सोचे, और रोज वो सन को देख रहे हैं हम कि वो सन दिन रात वो हमें जहां पे भी वो है, वो कहीं पे भी कमी नहीं रखता है अपनी सनलाइट देने में. Then why we keep ourselves narrow? Why we do not open our heart for everyone? And when we are part of that divine oneness, we all are connected. So thank you, Ishwar, what you have said about. Yeah, Hariom ji. Yeah. Are you able?
What I would just like to add is that if we have understood that I am a soul having a human experience, so is everyone else. So it is very easily we recognize everybody else as a human being and not as a soul. The moment we learn that other person, not learn means actually implement and understand that the others are also souls only. They are also doing their role. Then we will be able to treat others properly, whether he is a peon or whether he is a some lower grade worker or he is a subordinate. So treating everyone as a soul is the most important thing, probably when one has to implement in life.
Totally.
And so basically, I understand spirituality as living our soul nature.
Yes, agreed.
So that is what is generally we are in society we are treating class wise, grade one, class one officer or this thing. So that brings conditionality into our mind, and which does not allow us to treat everyone as equal.
True.
So it is very easy for us to say that be non-judgmental or be non-complaining about things, but it is difficult to implement. But if we start slowly, every day, inch by inch, we'll be able to reach to a good place.
Agreed, totally agreed. And I would like to add on, this is also, I have got the message from the Patriji in one of the meditation, that always when we say, like, I got hurt by so-and-so behavior, but later on I understood that actually I am not getting hurt, but my ego is getting hurt.
Correct.
When it does not meet the expectation, and it does not get that पैम्परिंग द थिंग्स, तो ईगो को ऑलवेज चाहिए कि मुझे पैम्पर करे, मुझे हर कोई अच्छा बोले, मेरा जो भी एक्सपेक्टेशंस है वो एक्सपेक्टेशन को मीट होना चाहिए. ईगो बोलता है कि मैं जो बोलूं वो दूसरे को करना चाहिए. बट जब वो ईगो को रिस्पॉन्स कोई जो उसको चाहिए वैसा रिस्पॉन्स नहीं करता है, So that ego actually get hurt. We do not get hurt. And
Correct.
ego get hurts, we start to feel, to go in the pain, the suffering, the grief, and we feel the jealousy and the anger, and that all the reactions actually comes from that ego and not
Correct.
from us, not from the soul.
Absolutely. So what the one way which I have learned is for implementing this is to treat us in two parts. We can treat our ego part as a small H, like small Hariom, and our soul as big H. So big H is always watching over the small H. So if the small H is getting hurt because of somebody, the big H can say, okay, the small H has got hurt, I have not got hurt.
Agreed.
So actually, saying a line is very probably easier, but to physically implement this in our life is more important.
True.
So this is one of the ways which I have learned from various sessions. So I thought I would share with you.
Definitely. Even I have learned. I was always like, पहले like, इसने ये किया, इसने किया, ये इसने किया. वो अभी भी थोड़ा थोड़ा है, not gone, but still. But now I feel के, अपने आप को बदलो, दुनिया अपने आप बदल जाए. खुद को बदलो, दुनिया अपने आप बदल जाएगी.
Absolutely. We always, because all our indriyas, they are looking outward.
Yeah.
So it is easy to criticize somebody rather than ourselves.
True.
So fully agree with you, ma'am. Thank you so much for a wonderful presentation.
Thank you, Hariom.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so anyone else?
Hello. Hi, Tejal.
Hello, ma'am.
Wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
And I've been unwell, so that's why I couldn't switch on my video the last 2 days.
No worries.
Wonderful. There are two things which I wanted to share or add today, because we were talking about spirituality, soul, and ego. So the two things that are, the first thing is that no one is born with a ready-made soul. Everyone has to build a soul. Just like we build ourselves, just like we build a building, brick by brick, inch by inch, floor by floor, slab by slab. In the same way, we need to build our soul. We start with a speck and we expand our consciousness, thereby we are expanding our soul. So, we see, for some people we say, in some movies we say, oh, he has sold his soul. If you have heard, any of the movies, oh, you have to sell your soul.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
In some of the movies.
Yeah.
And so what does it actually mean? It actually means a lot. It's not a joke, or it's not something, it's not a very filmy kind of a thing.
Yeah.
See, for example, if a person is full of vices, full of durgunas, as you say, that means that person doesn't have a heart, which means that person doesn't have a soul. So in order for that person to build a soul, he has to be filled with virtues.
Yes.
As we say, sadgunas in Hindi.
Yeah. Okay.
So if a person wants to build a soul, he needs to build his virtues. For example, he needs to build his heart, purify his heart, and slowly, he'll become more of soul rather than his body, mind, or emotions, or ego, or hatred, or vanities, or anything. He will become more of the soul. So we need to build our soul. Some people are driven by entities. by dark force entities, and they have sold their souls.
Yes.
Okay. So some are driven by greed, some are driven by ego, some are driven by something else. They're driven by that. So where's the soul there? So that is what I have learned in a few books. Even I was in a thought process that everyone has a soul. But then I was like thinking, why do these movies say that, a shaitan comes or a devil comes and says, if you want this gift, then you have to sell your soul to me.
Sure.
So what does that mean? It has a deep meaning. Then we have to think about it. We have to ponder about it.
Yes.
So the more we are filled with the virtues, the more we have our soul.
Agreed.
The more we are filled with vices and are driven by entities, dark force entities, we are less of a soul. So we need to find out what are we driven with. Who is driving us? The more and more and more we build virtues. What are virtues? Virtues are inclusiveness, compassion, love, generosity, service, selflessness, sacrifice, humility, all these things. And more are there. There are more, lots and more are there. To be filled with virtues. For example, if I come and show some compassion to you, and you say, what a beautiful soul.
Yeah.
And in the same way, if I treat you in a very, very, very inhuman way, then what do you say? He's soulless.
Yes.
He doesn't have a heart.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. See, you need to become more and more of soul, which means more of virtues, more of sadgunas. So Durguna and Sadguna makes you decide for yourself how much of you are a soul.
Agreed. So beautifully you have explained.
And the second point is that you're talking about spiritual ego. And somebody asked Patriji the same question. Sir, there are so many people here who think that they are very spiritual and they throw tantrums. That I am this, I am that, I am this big, I am whatever. What is this happening? Patriji just laughed.
Okay.
And he said, Baba, if you're spiritual, there's no ego. If you're if you have ego, then you're not spiritual.
Absolutely.
As simple as that.
Wow.
So there's nothing called a spiritual ego, Baba. He said that.
Yeah.
So if your ego, it's simple, black and white. There's no gray area here. Patriji speaks everything in black and white only. And you all know that pretty well.
Yes.
So if you have ego, then you are not yet spiritual. If we consider ourselves as spiritual, then we do not have an atom of ego also.
So beautiful.
And the best example is yourself.
Yes. So true. When we say about
these are the two things which I wanted to share with all of you. What I have learned, the first one is from various books, and the second one is from Patriji.
Yes. We are blessed to have him. And his, always he is around us. Always he is around us. So it is his guidance. Actually, till yesterday night, I was not ready that what I am going to share today. Anita also knows that. And I was like, whatever the divine will make me, and I will share. I was actually at night, I was having, the sleeping, this thing. I said, let me have rest for some time and I will start. And the morning I started my presentation, and actually the Patriji helped me to share the messages. So this is what, and what you said exactly correct. Even the way we say about the Ramayana, the author, the Valmiki, how he became, or the Angulamali and the Lord Buddha. We have so many examples where you said about the spirit and the ego, even the Durgunas. That is a good thing, when we grow through it and go through it, we can evolve to the Sadgunas. Without experiences Durguna, we cannot reach out and we cannot value the Sadgunas. So I'm sure that Durguna is also part of journey of a soul, and maybe a soul picks that, that this life, let me go through this, let me survive, let me experience. Could be also the reason. So thank you so much, ma'am, to take us through the journey.
Yeah. And yesterday I was listening to one of his Telugu videos.
Okay.
And he was he always, he's a fan of this 5-finger concepts. He always says this. So first is Murkhatma, then Dushtatma, then Shubhatma, then Atma, and then Paramatma.
Okay.
So these are the levels of the Atmas, the souls. That's what he mentioned in one of the videos yesterday.
Okay.
And I request everyone to please keep repeating, watching his videos. You'll get more and more deep insights into what he said.
Yes.
He's like, each video is like a book. You need to read that book, repeat every time, so that you learn something new from what he said. So wonderful, Tejal. Thank you so much for that impromptu presentation. And I know that, you are such a passionate person that you really don't need any preparation or presentation. But yet, here you are. See, that's the a thing of a master. She's always prepared, but she still needs preparation.
Thank you. It's divine. I am nothing.
You have to take the compliments. You have to take the compliments.
It should not make me in the mode of ego.
No. You should take it with grace. You should take it with grace.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You know what Patriji said once? Not being able to give is spiritual ego. One person asked, so that he can understand. It's just a context based, okay?
Yeah.
If you can't give, then if you can't give, then you have materialistic ego. If you can't take, it is spiritual ego.
Okay. Yes, of course. You cannot take it, then there is a spiritual ego. So you are not, I am there, so I don't want that.
I'm appreciating your soul.
Thank you.
I'm appreciating your virtues. I'm appreciating your efforts.
Thank you so much.
So yes, see, that's what I'm saying. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Accept with grace. Accept with beauty.
Learned a new lesson.
Person is able to see the beauty in me.
Learned a new lesson, ma'am, today. Otherwise, sometimes what was happening, like, while taking someone's, a beautiful, like the compliment and the appreciation, the heart was asking, okay, no, if I will take that, it may make me egoistic more. So is it like, एक बोलते ना कि हवा कोई balloon में फुलाता है और balloon फूल जाता है, and how that, so I don't want to be that. I want to be always in the ground. So thank you so much. What you have told today, I have understood, and definitely I accept what you have said, ma'am.
Grace. See, my job is to give you compliments, and your job is to stay grounded. Yes. Your job is to stay humble.
Yes. Thank you so much.
It depends on how you take it.
Yes.
Okay. So it all depends on how the ability of how I take it. Do I bloat my ego, or do I become more and more humble and grounded and do more service?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a choice that we make all the time.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much. Take care of your health, ma'am.
Yes, yes, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Anita.
Yes. Anyone else would like to speak to her?
I would just like to add, Akka, thank you so much sharing your thoughts today on teaching of Patriji, how, the way you said, like, accepting even the compliment with grace. This is what I'm taking it here. And wonderful session, Tejal. It cleared out so many doubts regarding the spirituality. And I would like to add one more quote over here, which is one of my favorite, which says, by Patriji, it is, spirituality is living with reality and not running away from it, which I like it very much. So I thought to share it over here on this wonderful platform of which you have taken out, the topic which you're having it for today. So anything else if people would like to add, masters over here, or else we'll just close it for the day. And tomorrow we'll be having a speaker from Sharan,
India.
She will be discussing on the plant-based diet. So masters, please join in and take the advantage of this.
Yeah, thing. Radha, would you like to say something?
Unmute yourself. Just. Yeah, sorry. Unmute yourself, Radhaji. Yeah.
Hi, ma'am. But every time I like to talk, but I'm scared. I don't know. I like to ask. I want to ask you something, but I'm scared. I don't know. I recently started. I'm just learning so many things. I'm so happy. Thank you.
You don't have to be scared. You're just, you're with your family members. You're with your family and friends. So there's nothing to be scared of.
Yeah.
Ma'am, yesterday only, Tanisha had called me regarding, like, just in a casual way. So she had given a good idea that she said, I will suggest to ma'am that let's start inner nature, outer nature 2.0. So, we can have more speakers from the group itself, and many, so they can come up and they can share their views. And thank you so much, ma'am, to give this platform. Really, I'm touched and always will be in a gratitude for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, ma'am, would like to know about the PYMA also. There are good masters in PYMA as well. So we would like to listen them also.
Ask Ishwar. He is the one. Okay. He's catch the culprit.
You should bring, you be there, also bring other masters also. So even we can, listen and we can spread out about PYMA as well.
That's why we had him. We had Naman, and we are going to have Sneha Sharma on the 29th.
Yes.
Tanisha, 3 PYMA masters already there. So we'll have more and more of them.
Okay, great.
Definitely,
yes, Ishwar.
Definitely. We'll bring all people and we'll share their experiences.
Yeah. So looking forward for the next season and the next speakers.
Yeah. Sure. Definitely.
Thank you so much.
And one more thing, today, Parintaka is coming, is joining in LKGM session. That is a regular session conducted by PYMA. 10 minutes we will do for universe meditation. 10 minutes meditation we'll do for universe, and then we will discuss something, and then we will close. Today, Parintaka is coming. We are so exciting for her presence.
You have the Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom ID. I will share to Anita Ji so that she will share.
Yeah,
we will discuss that save animals will there, no? Just 1-2 words like save animals. Just we have to discuss on that one. And we are sharing also all videos like clip.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Okay. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And Tejal is just wonderful. She's just wonderful. She's a beautiful human being, a beautiful soul. And I'm so fortunate to have met her on this platform for sharing her light with all of us. and may you spread your light ever, forever. Thank you, Tejal.
Thank you so much for your kind words. And I'm learning. We are blessed. Like, you know, it's a journey that every day we are finding. I say to everyone, whenever someone asks about, without asking actually, without asking there, I do bombard and about the meditation and everything. And the last word is, Patriji himself is an university. And from there, we find so many things. He's a so deep ocean. And every day we find a, you know, another pearl, another pearl, another pearl. We dive and we get, we dive and get. So many pearls are spread, you know, they are around and we get each day. So thank you, ma'am. Even you, we are, yet I have to listen, you know, Swarnamala ma'am, who last day we will have that, हम लोग का रहेगा नसीब अच्छा वाला कि हम उनसे इंटरेक्ट कर पाएंगे. So thank you so much, ma'am. I cannot ask more to the universe.
You have revealed our surprise.
Ma'am, last day का आपने लिखा हुआ है. I'm so sorry.
No idea. I didn't say Swarnamala Patriji will come there.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Never mind. No problem.
Okay.
So yes, we might expect Patriji, Swarnamala Patriji. I mean, it's one and the same, right? Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji. So she'll come. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, I'll just close for the day if
yes.
Then.
Thank you
so much, Akka, for creating such amazing masters on this platform. Thank you.